What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror thriller found footage film review. Today we're going to talk about a film called The Glenarma Tapes. I might be saying that wrong, but that's how I'm going to say it. So this is a found footage horror thriller released sometime in 2020, and it was directed by Tony Devlin, who did films like Heart's War, Breakfast on Pluto, Bad Day for the Cut, and Prehistoric Women. So this is a found footage style mockumentary type of film. A group of young adults learn of the isolated Glenamara forest, and they go because they heard there's some rumors that something evil's lurking there, and they want to go check it out. So they go on this expedition, and once they go in there, they find the true horror of what's actually going on in the forest. Overall, this film is pretty standard for a found footage film, and it looks way more Hollywood than a found footage film. This is so well, like the cinematography in it. You don't get the gritty camera work or anything. You get full on 4K and stuff, which is a little cheesy in my point. What I think the acting is hit and miss in this too, but yeah, overall the film is pretty well staged though. It's your typical Blair Witch knockoff. A lot of rips from that movie are in this, and he gets a little cliche in that. But once you meet like the killer demons and ghosts or whatever they are, it does look pretty cool too with the effects and everything. And overall, the way they stage some of the shots, it does look has some pretty interesting found footage style shots. It's not just jump scare after jump scare. This one they try to build tension and stuff, which sort of works, sort of doesn't. Depends on who you are. And but overall, I thought the found footage style, there's nothing new here. I've seen way worse found footage movies than this, but overall, the story itself is pretty bland and dull. I was pretty bored throughout most of this, and it takes a while for something interesting to happen. Once something interesting does happen, it goes real quick, and then goes back to boredom. And it follows that pattern throughout. It's a weird way to make this type of film, but besides the cinematography not being realistic enough and the acting being pretty not that good, the rest of the film is pretty standard. It's predictable. There's besides some cool looking effects in some scenes, it's overall just a predictable found footage film. Nothing really interesting goes on in it. And overall, I can see why I never heard of this till now, because it's just like all the rest. So if you miss it, don't worry, you're not missing too much. But I'm gonna go the Glenamara Tapes a 2.5. It was okay. I seen way worse, like Due Date's way worse, or Devil's Due, sorry, is probably one of the worst found footage movies out there. The Gallows, it's better than The Gallows and stuff like that for comparison. But if you want to, but if you like Blair Witch knockoffs and want to see another one that just rips it off, this is the one. So yeah, but if you want to check it out, it is on Tubi, so you can watch it for free down there. I'll link it down below. Just suck it up and watch a couple ads. It's not a big deal, and you can check it out down there. But also, if you make sure. Also, I'm going to give this film a 2.5. I think I already said that, but yeah. So I'll link it down below. So you watch it for free. Also, my Instagram's linked down below. Down below where I post films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually put the film title and hashtag and some genre of film in it. No, I usually put the film title in there and some fun fact in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films, and my Twitch down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay loop this channel. Like this video, share it to more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any films or film franchises in any genre, and not any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future. Comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, make sure you subscribe. Hope for some weird, obscure, and odd day program without checking it out together. And also share my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, we're gonna go into the cult slasher film review, one of the biggest cult slasher films out there, Sleepaway Camp, in the next one. This is actually a viewer request I'm finally getting to, so make sure you tune in for that. And watch out for all those crazy idiots out in the forest trying to find demons that end up getting themselves killed, because there's too many times this actually happens. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.